Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whenever you are. Welcome to a new DC live stream. I'm your host, Matthew Batiri, here from Breakout Solutions and the Decrypted Crypto YouTube page. Welcome to a new altcoin technical analysis broadcast. So basically, we've got lots of things on today. You're more than welcome to drop your favorite altcoin into my chat. From there, we will obviously do some TA on it and see how we go. For some reason, my banners aren't working too well. So, guys, lead us away. I will probably start with a bit of Doge, just because Doge has been pumping this week. If you were watching my live streams, you probably would know that there we go. That I bought some Doge not that long ago. So I did mention on Scream, it wasn't financial advice, just something that I wanted to invest in. And yeah, it's obviously worked out pretty well. It's already doubled since I bought it at about 5.5, 6 cents. And the technicals kind of look pretty good. Now, the technicals are one thing. The news and Elon and the power of what he does is another thing. So let's dive in. So look, we've basically doubled in the space of a week. And on any asset right now, if I'd bought down here, I would normally, sell half up here because with most altcoins, what you want to be doing, and this is not financial advice, this is just something that I do, but if I buy an altcoin for a dollar, for example, and I buy $100 worth, when it gets to $2, I sell half, so I'm playing with house money. That is how you become a profitable investor in the space. It's not about trying to, hit a home run each time, but if you cash out on each double, then you're going to be doing well. You don't need to pick the top, especially during the bull run. We can all be moon boys, so it's always good to take some profits. So if you did buy some Doge, then more power to you, and hopefully you can do a little bit of profit taking, because up this high, where we have the overbought territory, even though it looks like it might want to have another leg up because these moving averages are turning up on the stochastic RSI. You just never know. Especially tonight, I personally won't be in any trades until I find out what the FOMC meeting results are. So we're going to see some volatility in the charts tonight. So normally, if I didn't have a bit of work tomorrow, I'd probably stay up and trade it. But look, at the end of the day, it's going to really tell us where Bitcoin is going over the next month. If there's good FOMC meeting results, so like only a 0.5 basis point increase, I don't think they're going to go 0.5 and then back up to 75. They're going to either keep 75 for as long as possible, then go back to 0.5. So whatever is said tonight, 0.75 is probably going to dump the market. 0.5 is probably going to pump the market. So yeah, look out for that volatility. So, especially on a coin that's doubled in price over the last couple of weeks, always best to take some profits. But what I can see here, we are in the green money flow on the daily. The MACD looks like it has printed a light green histogram, and we're in the overbought territory for the stochastic. So basically, two of my indicators plus price action. Price action, it was always the number one thing you need to look at, is telling me that we probably need to have a bit of a pullback because we're overextended. But let's dive into the lower timeframes and see what's going on. So on the 4 hour, looks like this 4 hour green wave has kind of topped out. It looks like it's wanting to round out and come back down. And on top of that, we did get a bearish divergence. So price making a higher high, momentum wave on market cipher, B making a lower low, stochastic making a lower low, and MACD also making a lower low as price action went up. So we've created a bearish divergence. Let me just remove the EMAs and let's put on what was the other thing I wanted to look at? Just the RSI, that's right. And the RSI also bearish divergence. You can see from this peak to this peak, it's lower, so it's a bearish divergence. It's only one driver bearish divergence. Usually you should probably get a bit of a third before we have lower price point. So we might have one more push to the upside, and then we might sort of topple over. So where could we see that that play out? Where's the retracement? So what we need to do is we need to draw a couple of fibs from some of these major highs. So we can see we went past the 0.786, and now we're sort of pulling back. So what else can we see? Do we have that's 786. That is that's the 618 from this high right here, which would be pretty close to this one. That's the 618, and so this was the 0.66. This was the 618. So we're there's a lot of confluence where we are right now, from these three peaks, even though there's a bit of a difference in price. We're at the 786 here, basically 786 here, 0.68, 0.68, 0.618. That's what I meant to say. And let's have a look off this peak. Well, we're at the 382. See, so this price point is, there's a lot of resistance, a lot of major fibs on larger time frames. 382. Let's have a look. 0.236. 0.236 from that one. So look, there's a lot of fib lines at this current price point, so it makes sense taking a little bit of profit and seeing what sort of happens with Doge. But this is just huge price action. So you need to be taking some profits just in case we come back down to where we had a lot of support, which was about 6 cents. So if you grab some, you could see that we just had really big stability. Then Elon made a tweet. Elon purchased Twitter. Everyone thought, sweet, he's going to implement Doge as a tipping function, but he'll also have a lot of other coins, I'm sure. And now we look like we're going to have some price action. So what about to the downside? So when we come back down, like how low can we come back down? So let's draw a fib from low to high. So what would be bullish is if we can stay above the 382. So the 382 would be a nice sort of bounce at about 12 cents, but we could still remain bullish up until just under 10 cents. So 9.7 cents or 9.3 cents. That would still be pretty bullish for Dogecoin. So here's to the meme coins. They always do well, especially Dogecoin. It's been around for a while now, so it'll probably always have a pump during the bull run. And because it's still a micro cap, you're going to probably see it do really well. And people will probably prefer to tip in Doge because they'll be able to tip, one Doge, which is like sort of 15 cents for content creators on Twitter. And if it's one of they're probably going to roll out a handful of tokens to start with, probably like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, Cardano, and maybe a couple more. They won't have everything, but they'll have a few. So this will definitely bring some bullish price action to Doge. Guys, we've got 2 viewers. If you're watching, feel free to drop your favorite altcoin in the comments section, and I'll do some TA on it so we can have a look as if it's going to moon or if it's going to drop. So feel free to drop your favorite alt in the chat, and let's have a look at what else I'd be looking at buying. So in the meantime, whilst I'm waiting for you guys, well, let's check out the other meme coin. Let's go Sheep. And Sheep might be pumping because Doge is pumping. So let's have a look. No, not really. It had a little bit of a pump, but it didn't double like Dogecoin. Let's have a look what it did. It went up 60% from the lows, so not 100% growth, but hey, 60% still pretty good. Let's have a look. Where can we see? We're probably at the 618 from this high to that low. So let's zoom in. Look at that. This is why Fibonacci is really important to use if you're a trader. Look at that. It went all the way to 4015, and we're already back down to 4012. So that's already what's that as a pullback. Even if you're just trade fib lines, man, you can make some really good money. So 18% drawback already. BNB, Damon, sure. I like BNB. I use BNB every day basically when I hydrate and compound my DeFi passive income streams. So I do like BNB, and I'm a bit filthy that I sold my $2 to $4 BNB back in the 2008 bull run. If we go to a log, yeah, this is back here. This is when I was buying BNB, and geez, big silly mistake selling that, isn't it? Probably my biggest regret out of a lot of altcoins, selling my BNB too early on the way up. Alrighty, so we had this triangle. We are now forming, by the looks of it, a ascending triangle. Where are we? Okay. Boom. So we've got an ascending triangle right here. So it looks like it wants its triangles. Now it's only going to be a triangle if we do come back down. If we do come back down, we've got this trend line support. You can see that we've hit this top section 3 times. So well, technically it has. It's got 2 touches. There you go. So it is a triangle. So right now we're having a bit of a pullback. Can we maybe just stop off at the 618? Let's have a look. We can draw a couple of fibs here. So one from here to here. So 291. Between 291 and 284, that's where I'd be, looking to buy back in, unless we have a collapse with Bitcoin tonight with the FOMC meeting. So, as you can see, we're probably going to, stay in this triangle till we have a break up to the upside or the downside. And that's basically it. If we do go to the upside, then all you need to do is measure the height of the triangle. Boom, you add it to the top, and we're going to be revisiting close to all-time highs, which would be pretty ridiculous so quickly in the bear market. But I don't think we'll go that high. If anything, we'll probably hit this trend line, anywhere in this space. So we're looking at maximum $500 BNB, which would be pretty nice. So BNB is looking healthy. If we are to do a fake out and go to the downside, so where we seem to, because we're going to see a lot of volatility tonight. So the first move is usually the wrong move. So if we go up, we're probably going to go down. If we go down, we're probably going to go up. So be aware of the fake outs tonight. If we do break down from here, we'll at least revisit the previous lows of 182, but we'll come down, I'm sure, even further to where we had this little stopover a while ago. I could do a bit of a volume. Let's do a volume, fixed range volume. There we go. So the point of control of this range is 131. So we'd probably end up making our way down to 131 because we also don't have, there's no stability. There was no support here. We just shot straight up. So the only support was here and there's a little bit here. So that's why I've got 2 trend lines, $135 and $67. And then we'll be coming all the way back down to like $40 because there's just nothing to hold up this entire structure because we went up so quickly. So we really need to hold at least 135 or it's going to be a pretty quick collapse down. Haha, whoops. I don't know what that haha whoops is about, but maybe you'll elaborate later. Alrighty, so we've done Doge, we've done Shiba, we've done BNB. Let's quickly turn on my other indicators. Yeah, on the daily, we got the red dot. We're overbought in the stochastic RSI. The RSI is overextended as well, the normal RSI. So she looks like she wants to at least come back down to the bottom of the triangle, which is 280-ish. Depending how quickly or slow it goes there, it's 280 is looking like the support. If we do get support, and like I said, FOMC meeting, that's where it's at. Yeah, my $4 BNB. Yeah, whoops. Yeah, definitely a whoops. Don't worry, that was my biggest whoops of all time, I think. Yeah, that even surpassed my Ethereum. I think I was buying Ethereum at $250 Australian at the start of this bull run. And, obviously did pretty well on Ethereum, but that was only a 20x. If I'd held a $4 BNB, that's what is that? 800 divided by 4. That's like a 200. That's a 20,000% loss in a way. 20,000 because usually it's the percentage. It was 200%, and you add a couple of zeros, and that's the percentage. So crazy. But look, if it's in the green money flow on the 4 hour, so that's kind of good. So yeah, we'll probably just have a little bit of a dip, but it looks like it kind of wants to continue. So I guess the FOMC meeting is going to have a lot of volatility, but we're going to see a very big resolution to the upside or the downside with Bitcoin. Looks like we're not getting any more altcoins asked in the chat. So Bitcoin as well doing its own thing. It's in this symmetrical triangle. So the Bollinger Bands will be squeezing, which means we're going to get some volatility up or down. Where could we see this go? Well, where could we go? Well, with Bitcoin, it's pretty easy. There's a point of control around 19,000. That's that's not the first stop, by the way. I know there's a point of control of this entire sideways range around 19,150. But first, we're definitely going to test the 20K level. That'll see, because that is the value area high of this entire sideways trading range. If I just bring it into where the breakout occurred, the value area high is lower, but we can't. So basically between 20K and 19,800. But the point of control is where I'd be looking for some support if we are not to go any lower. So yeah, that's kind of the zone that kind of worst case. Hopefully we only just go this far, but if we break that, then it's going to be going much lower. So that is it with Bitcoin. So I'm going to give the two people watching, you've got 10 seconds to type your favorite alt in the chat, or else I will leave you guys to it. And hopefully you guys got something out of the 4 coins that we looked at today. Doge, Shiba, BNB, and BTC. Alrighty, well, that is enough silence for me. Thank you for watching today's altcoin live stream. We're here every Wednesday each week doing technical analysis on your favorite altcoin. So please feel free to join me next time, which is next Wednesday. But if you want to catch us before then, we've got Money, Mindset, and Wealth with Wasim tomorrow at the same time. So please make sure you jump in to see him. And then we've got our wrap-up DC live stream on Friday as well at the same time. All right, guys, that's it from me. Enjoy the rest of your hump day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.